I'm Eric Novak, and coming up on this report, I'm going to take a look at the 2016 Lexus RX450h Hybrid, but with the F-Sport package. Of the luxury brands available to North Americans, Lexus has been the #1 seller of hybrids, and they've always been so by quite a large margin. They have several hybrids available in their lineup of offerings, and the most popular has always been the RX450h, which is of course the hybrid variant of their very popular mid-size crossover or SUV, whichever you want to call it nowadays. For 2016, they have launched their 4th generation RX, and really, up until now, it's been despite its high success, a very bland design. There's really not much inspiring about it, but with this new generation, they've decided to up the dynamics in terms of exterior and interior design. Also, for the first time ever, their F-Sport package has been made available with the RX Hybrid. I have an RX450h with the F-Sport packaging with me on this test drive, and I'm looking forward to giving it a once-over, taking it for a drive, and seeing really, is this the best RX450 they've ever produced. So a couple of model years ago, Lexus really began this new redesign and this re-look and shaping of it, again, trying to make their cars more dynamic or popular looking and less staid and conservative. The most polarizing, shall we say, aspect of the redesign has been this spindle grille that you see basically in all their new redesigned models. I gotta admit, like many people, I've been really iffy on the spindle grille. It works in some applications and a lot it doesn't. With this RX450 Hybrid F-Sport package, the spindle grille here, perhaps I think to me is the first time where I say, wow, this really works. I gotta admit, I've really disliked it in some other applications, but on this car with this design, in this trim level, this spindle grille really looks nice. So, this may be a luxury car, but crossovers are also family cars. So how is this like for, say, the family, which is otherwise those that would sit in the second row? Not bad. Second row legroom is about 39 inches, which is certainly enough for adults or the kids, no matter, unless they get really tall. You've got this beautiful panoramic sunroof option available. It's here on the S-Sport package. But one of the things I actually quite like that's pretty unique on this Lexus RX, let's just say you want to get a little more relaxation, but you're not quite comfortable here in the back seat. Well, guess what? It reclines. Not bad. Inside the 2016 Lexus RX450h with the F-Sport is a lot going on. It's always been like that with Lexus, but with this version, it's actually, they've made some improvements, and it really is quite spectacular, in my opinion. The F-Sport 3-spoke steering wheel with the badging is easy to handle. It's nice, got a good feel in it. Directly in front of me, you have a cylindrical LED readout that is very easy to read, and it also changes modes when you get into dynamic driving or sport driving, eco driving. It adjusts and gives you easy to read visuals. This center console, there's been a lot of people who've had issues with the little mouse that they have here, and they still have it, but I find it's a little bit easier to use. It's not as finicky, shall we say. There's a better placement of the cup holders. There's even some new additions. You can actually do wireless charging now if you have a smartphone. Enables wireless charging right inside as well. A huge 12-inch center readout for your GPS, your audiovisual, so your radio and other information is there. Even the gold classic analog clock. I really like the feel of being inside the driver's cockpit on this. Even when you get into the other portions inside with the S-Sport, you've got your metal hold non-slip driver pedal, brake pedal. All in all, it's a really nice look inside this F-Sport version of the RX450 Hybrid for 2016. If you're an automaker, one of the most comforting things that you can have is knowing that you have a model that will always sell well. In Lexus's case, they have that with their RX crossover, and especially for those who are looking for hybrids, their RX450h Hybrid. Now, through all the generations, they've had great success in selling it, despite some maybe lackluster or rather sedate designs. With this 4th generation 2016 model, I'm really glad to see that they haven't taken anything for granted, and they've really increased the aesthetic appeal of it, at least to someone like me. It's far more dynamic looking, it's far more exciting, both inside and out, and the addition of the F-Sport package for those who are interested in that type of design really is a nice added touch. It's also great on gas. Let's not forget, it's a hybrid, and any vehicle that can average 8 liters per 100 kilometers combined, or 29.4 US miles per gallon. I've actually been bettering that, to be honest. That's still a great thing. You've got more than 300 horsepower in your engine, and as I guess people like Tesla have proven, just because you want a fuel efficient or an environmentally friendly car doesn't mean you want a boring car. This does that. It adds to the excitement from what was once rather sedate, and I really enjoyed my time reviewing it. That's it for this review. For EnviroDad.com, I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. If you like this review, we've got more of them, both written and video, at www.envirodad.com. There's also a Facebook page for you to like, and you know what? We're even doing Twitter as well.